Nityanandam everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today what I want to share with all of you is in the highlights of what has been happening in Bengaluru Adinam is something that all of you will be able to relate to, especially when it comes to, because it's to do with physical, our own physiology. So as all of us have as cognition, which is when it comes to building our body or the body that we want, the kind of physique that we want, the kind of muscles that we want, the kind of abilities that our body should be able to do, all of us feel that we need a certain kind of over a period of time, like some kind of training or some kind of of course the regime, the diet regime, and the routine workout, and the kind of integrity you need for the practice. No doubt it is very true, and the discipline that you need, the hard work, the strict not getting diverted but continuing with your routine when it comes to building the body that you want, or having the ability, the physical ability that you want to achieve, whether it comes to athletics or like I said, building the body. So in this topic of building a physique or building the ability, the physical breakthrough, having the physical breakthrough that you want, something interesting that happened just in over 1 week, I would say, which is in just 2 days. We, Nityananda Sangha, Nityananda Peetam, with Swamiji's blessings, had set Guinness World Record in 2 days. We set two records in the largest lesson learned for Shivastamba, which is pole yoga, and Kundalini Rajju, which is called known also as rope yoga. So this record was set in just a span of between 2 days. So the first record that was set was, with Swamiji's blessings, is Guinness World Record for the largest crowd who had the lessons to Shivastamba. I don't think I'm wording it properly, so I'll include the image of the record that Nityananda Sangha had received from Guinness. And also, after 2 days, Nityananda Sangha had set a record for largest group of people who have learned, who have had the lessons for Kundalini Rajju. Second was Shivastamba. So from 250 people to 300 people participated in this lesson. In each of them, actually the amazing part was that each of them had directly learned from the Acharya during in the setting of the while setting the record, learning from the Acharya, following the steps that she or he is performing with the instructions given, and everyone had to do it with synchronicity. So it's not like one person is already up and the person is just climbing. Everybody had to climb at the same time, everybody had to perform the asana at the same time, everybody had to stay in the asana on the Shivastamba or on the Rajju at the same time, and come down at the same time. So with that, actually the amazing thing that one of the the adjudicator of Guinness had said was that it generally takes about a year to set at least one record, and most whomever who's applying for it, they generally like prepare for a year or two, and then they attempt for the record, and sometimes they even fail. But the beautiful thing about with Guinness's involvement, association with us in setting this record, was that in the first attempt, and just within 2 days, two records were set. It has never happened in the history of Guinness. So this is something really that if one had a breakthrough that Guinness is seeing for the first time, of course. So Swamiji Nitya, the Yogic Science Department, had requested Swamiji's blessings that they set 41 records before by Swamiji's Jayanti, the next Jayanti, which is about early next year. So I wanted to share that with you, and why I wanted to share that with you is actually that everyone between all the 250 to 300 people, I will just say almost 300 people who had participated in this group of learning, like I said, it required synchronicity, means integrity to the lessons, to the asana, to the whole flow of performing the demonstration. What is the beautiful thing about it is, those who participated were either Shaktitva program participants, Yogitva program participants, Inner Awakening program participants, and of course our own Adinavasis. And to tell you one thing is, most of us, a majority, means at least 90% of us, have not seen or touched, some of us have not even gone on the pole, and most of us at least only went up the pole at least twice or only 3 days before setting the record. So it is not that we had a practice of few months or even a few weeks to say, to perform the thing and also win the record, to set the record and have it adjudicated in just 2 days, two records at the first time. And how did that happen? How is it possible that someone, inner recurring participants who come from all over the globe, Shaktitva program participants, Yogitva program participants who've seen Swamiji for the first time, how was it possible for them to do this? It is all through Shaktipada. Shaktipada means being in the space of entanglement with Swamiji's physical presence. It is because that they were there in Swamiji's physical presence, means where it was Swamiji residing at the moment at Nityananda Peetham, Bengaluru Adinam, at his place where he resides, his own Kailasha, Nityananda Peetham, Bengaluru Adinam. While anything that you decide for, that you want to make, to share with the world, to enrich the world with, when you decide to make it happen, even if your body is not ready for it, Swamiji makes your body ready for it. Which is why all of them, who some have not even touched the pole, or some have only seen and gone up the pole for 3 days before setting the record, were able to perform it so beautifully. There was not even an ounce of hesitance to just walk up, just remembering Swamiji and going up the rope or going up the pole, performing it, staying in the pose, coming down and still celebrating life. And to tell you one thing, generally even the educators said that was that generally after these kinds of something that involves your body and you need to put your life, energy and everything into performing such a thing, that too in hot sun. The second record that we had set was actually under hot sun at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because it is Shivastamba, means the pole yoga. So everything about over 70 poles was set outside under the hot sun. Despite all these circumstances, this kinds of environment where the person have not gone up the pole, at least either they have not gone up the pole or at least only 3 days before. And another thing is that under such an environment where it was so hot, humid, sweating, tired, straining, considered for him, despite going through that for hours, people still was having the life, having energy to dance and celebrate life. That was what the educator was actually really amazed about, is that there was no tiredness. Nobody was like gone away and did not come for the session next, where he was going to release the results of the test that he had done. Everyone was still dancing, laughing, everyone still had that energy. So he was really amazed at how is it even possible, because after such an going through such a thing. So it is only and only because of the Shaktipada, the space of entanglement with Swamiji's physical presence. So to tell one thing, why I wanted to share this as a video is, of course, for the first thing, to share this good news with all of you. And the next thing is to tell you that whatever you want to do with your bodies, what kind of abilities that you want to achieve with your body, is it like in any athletic field, anything, it can happen immediately, spontaneously, just with Swamiji's initiation. Any of his initiations, just by being in Swamiji's presence for 21 days, 21 consecutive days. Whatever abilities that you want to achieve in your body, for your body, it is possible immediately, instantaneously, with the Shaktipada, with Swamiji, especially at the Inner Awakening program, where with 21 days, being in Swamiji's presence, your biomemory, your muscle memory and bioenergy, it tunes to what you want for your own body. So with that, I thank you so much. Please do leave comments below, and I hope you are actually watching and following the Nityananda.tv, where all of these are being aired, and also our YouTube channel, Swamiji's YouTube channel. All the links are down below, so please don't forget to subscribe them, because all these updates, if not from my video, all of these updates are there on Swamiji's YouTube channel. Until then, see you next time. Nityanandam.